Hello, mother bitches. Your old pal Brian. We did another one on the western seaboard. We started out in Washington State and worked our way all the way to just a little south of San Francisco.
Cool.
All right, ladies. You can see a little bit. See a little bit. We'll see a little bit better now. Eric had me flying in the dark. Coming out. Let's see how she behaves. Getting tossed around up there a bunch. At first I thought I had my rates wrong, but it's just fucking blustery up there. I didn't expect this. Weather bug, liars. They're just liars. Yeah, the wind's coming from behind me, which is a nice crosswind, blowing the mosquitoes out. I have one gnawing on the back of my hand right now, gorging itself. I feel like that guy up in Canada who flies predominantly in the dark. I guess in those latitudes during the winter you have about an hour and a half of sunlight, and the rest of the time if you want to fly you got to get your ass out there. I'll say this though, this is when you want an ASICS, because you need some stabilization. When it's blowing 15 knots coming off the hills behind you. In Florida we really don't have hills. It's former dumps. So Fergie, on your drive, you got to appreciate this. So on occasion I've watched that dude and his wife, Abby and whatever, the RC people. And the first thing I noticed is that she's what my father would refer to as semi-beautiful. That is, she's actually a pretty lady except for maybe that big honking nose. And she's very ladylike, which makes me want to do bad things to her. Or as I like to say, Abby needs a spanking. So that's funny stuff there. Whew. Getting the shite knocked out of it. Yeah, so that's funny. She's, I don't know, hot to me. It's so wrong. She's got a nice bottom, I'll say that. Yeah, she's all girl, and he has to talk her down and get her to fly. And
the wind is at 4.9 miles an hour.
That's not true.
9.8.
That's not true.
Huh?
And that's not true. You get above that tree line, and it's.
Well, no, I'm talking about right here.
Yeah, because I was just telling the guys on the camera that I'm getting the crap knocked out of me. So I was telling one friend of mine does a 2-hour commute twice a day. His name's Fergie, and Heidi Ho Fergie. He's I think a CT scan, no, a MRI tech out of Western New York.
Oh, okay.
And he has to listen to my blather on the way to work.
Where in Western New York?
I don't know. Fergie, tell me. I used to know. In fact, I actually looked up the hospital.
Because I used to live out in Hornell, out by Corning.
Well, he has nothing to do but to listen to me, and I was watching, one of my favorite planes is a Tundra, and I watched, there's a husband and wife couple that do a little YouTube video, and they basically test out RC stuff, and I forget the name of the channel, but the wife's name is Abby. Well, she's semi-hot. And what I mean by semi-hot is you wouldn't give her a second glance at CVS Pharmacy, but because she's in RC, she's a fucking 7. And
Really?
she's all girl, and she's got a big honking nose, and she's slightly homely, but a nice round bottom, and you would spank that ass. So I was just commenting last night, her and her husband bought Tundras come in colors now, and they both bought his and her Tundras of different colors, and they had some dude with a nice quad like yours doing video, and she fucking hit.
30 seconds.
Landing!
Oh,
She fucking hit that quad.
and ate it for quad, ate it for breakfast.
Oh my
right?
God, it killed them both. And
Of course.
and
20 seconds.
what's interesting is that come around. What's interesting is that they luckily had about a half a dozen cameras running.
10 seconds.
Oh, so they got it
10
from
seconds.
every which
Oh,
angle.
every angle, and she, she's literally a doll.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
So
10
she was
seconds.
devastated
10
that she fucking hit the quad, and it made me
Yeah, you got to keep your quad out of the way.
It made me
He's
want
actually a
to-
quad guy.
it made me want to hold her and console her, and
You like that grass, huh?
I guess I'm getting blowed over there. I haven't flown in like 2 weeks. That's why I was all jazzed to come out here. And I mean, I tell you what, I'm gonna blame you personally that we fucking have the wind. So anyway, she's kind of cute, and I posted the video on our Tundra channel, clear, and indicated that she is hot, kind of, in that I feel a little dirty and confused that I would like to boink her.